Whoops. I forgot.
Yeah, sometimes you pick bad management. You thought that you thought that's
All right. All right, guys, that was Moonlight Sonata by Ludwig van Beethoven. Actually, that was a version that I found. Actually, just kind of Googled it. It's the first thing that came up, and it's a version for kids. It says classical music for kids. That's the name of the album that it's from. And I guess it's from last year. So it's got a little harp in there. I'm sure it's all synthesized. It's not all real. But yeah. What in the world? Notification. Yeah, I am back on YouTube. I ended up ending the stream and then starting it back up again. So, yes, I'm here and live. And yeah. What else do I need to tell you guys about? I don't know. I'm not really sure. Of course, I do have the live chat up and open. So if you want to call in and chat with me, you can do so. If you don't want to, that's okay too. I don't care. No skin off my nose if you want to chat or not. But I am actually starting to be open more as far as doing open collabs and things like that with folks. So if you want to join me there, if you want to join me on Spoon and do a project with me, do an interview or anything like that, yeah, let me know. Either in the comments or contact me with social media. You can find me on Facebook, Phoebe Veronica Atwood, Instagram, Anomaly0923, or Phoebe Veronica Atwood on Facebook. You can join my Facebook group, which is Phoebalicious Radio. And what else can I do? I don't know. Wake up, Robert says. I'll stay here on Spoon, says Ed Parkhurst, Adventurous. Oh, Robert was talking adventurous. Welcome, Jake. What's she talking about? What in the world? Wait until my house arrest expires. Oh, I know what. Okay, so Robert had to go through a test for work because he has really bad allergies. And so he got sick. He has really bad allergies. They tested for him upper respiratory, I guess. Is that right, Robert? And it came back negative, and then they also tested him for the flu, and it came back negative. So they tested him for coronavirus, just to be safe. And so he is currently on house arrest, or, well, not really even house arrest now. It's quarantine. You are being quarantined. So how much longer do you have now, Robert? What, 3 days left? You have 3 days left in quarantine. So yeah, 4 days. 4 days left in quarantine. Yeah, he wasn't kidding. So yeah, he's quarantined right now. Until the results come in. You know, here in Michigan, we have 33 cases of coronavirus. At least that was what it was last night at 9:30. I have no idea what it is now. I'm sure that we probably have another like 10 cases. They've tested something like 700 people so far, or they have those people under observation. I don't know what they mean by under observation. I know that there's like supposedly a talk right now. Yeah, just bad sore throat from sinuses draining. That sucks. That seriously sucks. Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? I have a friend of mine from Texas who drove from Texas to come back here to Michigan. He has a friend, girlfriend, something like that here in Michigan. So he drove 1,400 miles to come hang out with her, and he really hasn't had any time to spend with her at all. And he was pretty upset about it. But he's here for 10 days. So, especially with everything going on, I almost want to tell him, you know what, just relax because, first of all, people are freaking out because of the coronavirus. A lot of people are freaking out because of coronavirus. Not gonna lie. I know I've been kind of freaking out because of the coronavirus. There's a lot of people have been. And I don't care, what kind of spirituality or anything or religion you are. It's a scary thing. It's a very scary thing. Um, Especially because my mom has diabetes or pre-diabetes, and she's at risk. They've actually now upgraded it to being lung persons with lung disease, heart disease, or diabetes are the most at risk. So, yeah, pretty scary. I have my good friend who is in California. I didn't get to see him this time around, and I'm hoping that I'll get to see him. I don't know, when I go out to California. I'm not sure when that's going to be. I was thinking about still trying to make a trip out there, and he was like, "Hey, I'll give you gas money to come out. That'd be cool. I'd totally do it." It's like just stop at all the all the places that are obscure, all the obscure little gas stations that are along the road. I'm like, maybe. I have wanted to do a road trip to the west side of the country, but I'd have to take some time off of work, and I don't know if I have enough time to sit there and do that trip by myself. So yeah, that's gonna be something I'd have to think about. But he's like, yeah, we can't infect each other if we don't have it, and you can always come out and visit me in California. He's in Northern California. He actually has a weed farm that he is working on. And I've known this guy since elementary school, and he just got this property, and he's been like, come out. Yeah, Northern California. Yeah, he is actually, how far is he? He said he's about 3 hours north of San Francisco. 3 hours north of San Francisco. We had tentative plans in May to meet up in Fresno when I had my commencement scheduled. So, but unfortunately, they canceled my commencement. So I don't know. Well, technically near Washington, because it goes California, Washington, then Oregon. So I have family in Oregon too. My sister Kim, she lives in Sisters, Oregon, which is not too far from Bend, Oregon. And yes, I am trying to say Oregon correctly. Now, if you speak with someone from Oregon, usually they have very crisp consonants. They pronounce every single consonant in there in the word Oregon. I don't know. I'm hoping I'm saying it right. I got yelled at by my sister when she was here, so it's kind of funny. Thank you for the like, Karen. So if you guys want to talk about anything, go ahead and hit me up on live call. I am taking calls this morning. Also, if you want to know what your local weather forecast, I'm doing that. I am playing music. If you have requests for songs, I know I've had a couple requests for songs so far. If you want to talk about anything else other than coronavirus, you are welcome to. If you have a question about something else, you're welcome to do that too. I'm opening it up just because, yeah, it's all sorts of fun stuff. What else do I have going on here? Oh, I actually found out, well, this morning I hit 4,100 listeners, or I'm sorry, fans, not listeners. I guess technically that means that I have had 4,100 listeners who come in and join me over the last, I don't know how long. Can we talk about ducks? Only if you talk to me about ducks, Robert. Only if you call in if you want to talk about ducks. I'm trying not to go down that route again with the whole duck conversation. So, what about geese? You know, they are fascinating. Yeah, congrats, Phoebe. Thanks. What does that mean? You guys are listeners and loyal listeners because I know each and every one of you. I know you guys all personally, which is really awesome and good friends. You guys are all great friends too. Adventurous, I love you. Karen, you're awesome. Actually, you know what? Everybody gets, well, everybody gets manager position in here. I don't care. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, this is hard. I have to choose between Evan and Robert. Phobeans. Phobeans? I'm sorry, Evan, next time you get the manager position, but for now, actually, I'm gonna give the manager position to Robert. So I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, so I did post that on Facebook. There's 33 cases in Michigan of coronavirus. My friend Jackie says you will likely find a lower diagnosis rate because this has been around in here, I think, longer than they suspect. Ohio said early February people started showing symptoms, means since mid-January, at least it's been in the Midwest. I would believe that because actually my mom, my sister got severely sick back in January, February. It took my mom almost 6 weeks to finally get better. In fact, she only started feeling really better till last week. And I got the flu shot. I don't normally get the flu shot. In fact, this year I decided I was going to get the flu shot because it was free. It was covered by my insurance. I have really good insurance through my job, which I am very blessed for. So I decided I was going to go for it, and I did it. And I managed to avoid getting really bad flu. Really bad flu. Now, the first few days after I got that, I felt like utter and complete shit, though. Not gonna lie, I felt like I had been hit by a truck. I felt like I had the flu, minus the pukies and the poopies. I'm gonna put on some background music but my mom and sister also, they got the flu, and then they got pneumonia. At least that's what it seemed like. They actually got basically all the symptoms that was described for the coronavirus. If you guys remember back in, I don't know, February, when I was saying that they were in bed for literally 5 days straight. My mom was in bed for 5 or 6 days straight. She wasn't feeling good. She wasn't wanting to eat anything. It was awful. I was playing nurse and taking care of all the animals and everything like that. And meanwhile, I was kind of feeling shitty too, but I kept going. I kept going, and I had to keep on going to work. I didn't have to. I probably could have called off, but I decided not to because things were too crazy. So, and I wasn't feeling that bad. Like, I was feeling good enough that I could get up and go to work. By the end of the day, I was just worn down and tired and exhausted, and it felt like shit. And I just wanted to feel better. I think I took one day off back in February, and that was because I woke up and I could not hear out of one ear. My throat was sore. And it just hit me. It just came up out of nowhere. It actually started on a Monday night. I took that Tuesday off because I was feeling totally terrible. I was feeling like death. So who knows? Maybe all three of us have already been exposed to coronavirus and we survived. Yippee! Hooray! That's the joke. I'm sticking with it, and I'm claiming it. So okay, I'll be there in a minute. So I'm being hailed to go get my chicken eggs and duck eggs, and yeah, it's interesting. This virus definitely has been interesting. This has been. You don't mind? Eggs, yes. We had bacon earlier. Basically, we're just like eating little bits of breakfast food throughout the day. Okay, that's not true. I started with pie, then moved to bacon. Now I'm moving to eggs. It's almost noon here. I'm actually eating every 2 hours. And I think the last time I ate last night was 6. Hey, I'm unintentionally doing intermittent fasting. Oh, thank you. Got a water. They actually say that people have probably started to be exposed to coronavirus since January.
I don't doubt it.
Or maybe even earlier.
Yeah.
So yes.
I think I had it.
Water. I had a dream last night that I made bacon. Bacon. I wonder what that means. I've never heard you're making money. That's what you're doing. You're great. You made the bacon. Wait, you made the bacon. Wait, so you cooked it? You're a vegetarian. Was it vegan bacon? Because I have it, I guess. I guess it's made out of seaweed. I don't know. I'm going to look it up. What does it mean when you make bacon in your dreams? What does it mean? What does it mean when you make bacon in your dreams? I'm only a vegetarian when I eat vegetables. I don't know, but I remember buying bacon and cooking it. When you dream about bacon, it generally represents financial security and prosperity, derived from the saying, bringing home the bacon. Alternatively, dreaming about bacon could be a result of your anticipation of a pleasurable activity. Oh, and that is from the site femalefirst.co.uk. Dreams, what do they mean? That's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever had dreams about making bacon. So yeah, making bacon. Do you have something pleasurable that is going to be coming up soon? Well, it says anticipation of a pleasurable event or something pleasurable. So, any good meals planned in the future? Yes, this is now a dream journal channel. I should just do a dream broadcast or something like that. I don't know. I should do something. It's actually kind of funny though. Bringing home the bacon, financial security. I kind of figured that's probably what it was, something like that, just because of that analogy. So, pretty awesome. I love this song. Mozart, Piano Concerto Number 21 in C major. Who needs an actual playlist? I could just play this all day. Not that I'm going to. Kayla Sobolski, welcome. Welcome. We are just talking about different things. I'm looking up music as well. And if you want to know what your local weather forecast, I can look it up for you and give you your 5-day local weather forecast as well. I am up and ready, and here. We are also streaming live on YouTube. So, something, if you want to watch, if you want to peek in on the life of Phoebalicious Radio, well, there's not much going on, really. I'm sitting here and drinking a cup of coffee, got a big white wall behind me, trying to decide what I should put in the background. If I should put, like, I don't know, stars, or if I should do, like, I don't know. I should do something. I don't know what to do, but I should do something with the white wall behind me. But I'm not really sure what. I wanted to see if you want to go to that Thai place you like. You available? Oh, my buddy Keith wants to go. Maybe later. Right now, not really. My buddy Keith is in from Texas. Right now, not really. And I have to go and grab some. I have to go run and grab some duck and chicken food. Duck and chicken food today. I'm finishing up some things at the house. It's not a lie. It really isn't. I mean, first of all, I've got my broadcast. I'm not going to stop in the middle of my broadcast. Sorry. Some things at the house. I'm doing my radio broadcast. I know it doesn't sound like much at the moment, but later, for sure. I'll go out and go grab some food with them. Just not right now. So, Phoebe, you look at your Instagram. Haha, that's funny. Okay. Do jazz hands. Jazz hands! Look at your Insta. This is what making bacon is. Looking at, oh, I'm scared. I'm really scared. You got me worried here. You got me really worried here, man. Like, what are you sending me? Please don't, like, send me, like, a picture of a pig being butchered, because if you do, I might cry. It's not might, I will cry. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Making bacon? Making bacon. Colloquialism for sexual intercourse. Oh, wow. I did not know that. That's interesting. Wait, what? What is that from? What is that source? Who is that? The phrase making bacon? I plan on having so much coffee today. What? Right? Not bad, just slang. Wikipedia. The hell? What kind of... I've never heard of that phrase. Okay. Wanna get... Early dinner? Like... No, not really. I have to go first. Okay. Anyways. Yay! Alright. Sorry, guys. I'm really easily distracted today. Maybe I have had too much coffee. Hot coffee. What? Hot coffee? You know it. Coffee. Oh my god. I don't know if I need more coffee or if I need less. I think I might need more. I feel like I'm walking through a tunnel right now. Maybe I haven't had enough water. I have a bottle of water. I should drink that. I should lay off the coffee and drink more water. I really should. I've been really bad about drinking water lately. Aw, she loves my dog so much. He is so cute. He is so sweet. I love my dog too. My dog is the best. My dog is the sweetest. And my dog is perfect in so many ways. Okay, guys. I'm going to see if I can help my buddy Lucas here, if possible. I don't know if I can. Not more perfect than mine. No, my dog is perfect. There's no more perfect than perfect. My dog is perfect. My dog is the best. I don't care. Yeah, Robert. This argument is not going on. You're not going to win this argument. This is so much better of an argument to have on the phone. You should call me. Yours has a diaper? Mine doesn't need a diaper. Why does yours have a diaper? Why does your dog... Call, Bobby, call. I want to call you. Why can't I initiate phone calls with people? I should be able to. Why can't I? Is when she's old. What? I don't understand. It is what it is. I'm so tired right now. I could go to sleep. I'm not going to, but I could go to sleep. 15 years. Oh. Evan, you should make a call in. She's a teen. Bobby, call. Hurts to talk. Dude, you have the corona, definitely. Indefinitely. I'm kidding. You probably don't have the corona. It probably is just seasonal allergies. People are just freaking out for no reason. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I love this song. I can feel it draining. Gross. You need some Mucinex, dude. That way it doesn't go into your chest. Not corona. Yeah. There really isn't any drainage with that. Although it's funny because I've heard it described as like a combination of pneumonia and the flu. So I guess it could still be. Just smoke weed. That's a good plan too. Take some valerian. You can't. You'll hack that shit up, definitely. Smoke weed. Especially if you don't smoke it often at all. I don't smoke. I don't do any of that. Drug test at job. Yeah. I can't do that sort of stuff at my job either. And I honestly okay, so I have no qualms against people who smoke weed. In fact, more power to you if you can and if you enjoy it. For myself, it gives me anxiety and it gives me panic attacks. And I always feel like I am honestly, I feel like when I smoke it, I always get super duper paranoid too. I just can't do it. I can't. So honestly, I'd rather have a beer. But you know what? I love edibles. I don't know why, but edibles are fine. But I don't do that at all often. Special occasions only. Special occasions only. So, and 420 doesn't count because, then there's 421, and usually if they're gonna test you, it's probably done. More than likely. So yeah. I just get chill and eat a half gallon of ice cream. That doesn't sound like a good plan, honestly. Not with I had a mimosa the other day. Just one. You know what? Nothing wrong with it every once in a while. I love having like those kind of drinks. My personal favorite, honestly. Oh, this would be funny, but until 3 weeks ago, we had a minister of health who was just insane. Oh boy. Sorry, I'm reading alerts from my spiritual group on Facebook. I apologize. I'm a little bit distracted. I'm sorry. I've had too much coffee this morning. I had a mostly. I was feeling super funny. You are super funny, adventurous, without the booze as well. I always get asked by people, "What are you on?" Nothing. This is just me. This is just me. I am just this way. Yeah, as much as I love the stuff here. Oh no. Like, I'm high on life, guys. High on freaking life. It's crazy. Wow. I got 24 views on the morning brew, my Q&A, the pre-show Q&A. That's pretty cool. You need no TP. I play chess with a guy in the UK. They're out of TP too. No TP. They need TP. You know, it's because everybody stopped importing stuff from China. Now I get it. You don't get the gold without the dragon. Sorry, now I'm just reading random things on YouTube. I don't know if I should stream this. I feel like I have been drinking something. I feel like I am strung out on something. This is too much coffee. Need to bounce for a bit? Alright, Karen. I'll be here. I will be here. I am just watching my creepy neighbor next door who sets up trail cams facing my neighbors with kids on our trees. Creeper. Anyways, alright. Take it easy. Caffeine? No, I don't need a caffeine IV drip. I made the coffee this morning. Much love. Yeah, no, it ain't right. I still am scared to grab the... I still haven't looked at the SD card that was in it. I took it off the tree, and I brought it inside. I was like, cool, free trail cam. I was like, shit, I wonder what he's got on there. I don't drink anymore. And I don't drink any less. Well, that's fine. I don't drink like I used to. I never drank that much to begin with. Like, I stop at 2 or 3 drinks. I used to stop at like 2 or 3 drinks, and now it's like I don't drink much at all. Oh, this week is St. Patrick's Day. I should do a St. Patrick's Day broadcast. No, I'm not going to do a St. Patrick's. Well, you know what? I will. Tuesday. I will do a St. Patrick's Day broadcast with streaming Irish music. I have to work the next day, so there's going to be no drinking for me. Way to be stable. I only drink a little for nerves, if out in the introverted. Yeah, I drink on occasion when I happen to go out with people. But there's times where I'm at home like, God, I just need a whole bottle of wine. That's when me and my sister split a whole bottle of wine. Usually it's Cupcake, the red velvet, or actually lately I've been really enjoying the Boda boxes because they have like 4 bottles of wine. Well, 3.5 bottles of wine. And we finish that off and like, well, yeah. Anyways, no, I don't have a drinking problem. I just drink on occasion. But they have one particular blend which is called Nighthawk Red. Nighthawk Red? It's like dark. It's not super sweet. It's not super dry. But it's just perfect. It's very palatable. You can drink it all on its own. You can have it with dinner. You can cook with it. Not super sweet. Delicious. Perfectly and fantastically delicious. Delicious. Boda box. Nighthawk Red. Amazing. I have the introvert. I am the introvert. Actually, an ambivert. I like people, but can only handle them for so long. After that, it's like, okay. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Can't do it. Skyrim's top 5 books. See, you can tell that I watch like a whole bunch of weird stuff. Then I have Comedy Central dealing with post. Oh, no, I'm not going to read that out loud. Morning Jazz, Debussy. Ooh, dude, arabesque harp. Ooh, I think I'm going to play this next. It's got 2.3 million views. I'm going to play this one next. The Morning Brew. All right. You know what? We're going to go to that. We're going to play that song. I'm going to pause this particular music and play instead this other one. I manage, but then I deflate alone. Yeah, I mean, I spend a lot of time with myself, but I enjoy my own time. Like, I'm not lying when I say that I'm not really looking for anyone because I just don't want to be bothered. I think I'm too set in my ways. But then again, all the guys that I've met are just way too young for me, so that's a problem too. Way too young for me. Don't need it. Dealt with a guy that was immature. Didn't need it. So, and then he turned out to be gay. It's fine. It's fine. Not hating on the gays. Love the gays. Just wish he was more open about what was going on with him. But he wasn't, so it is what it is. Oh well. Here it is. This next song. This is Debussy Deux Arabesques by it's for harp and it's performed on a harp by Aloise de Genlis. Here we go. Of course not. So yes. Okay. Well, just for the YouTube folks on there, that was Eloise. I'm sorry, I can't say her name. It's not in front of me. Eloise de Genlis, with her rendition of Du Arabesque by Debussy on harp. It's actually a video, so I'll have that in the playlist. I am making requests here. I know I had a question here. I listened to Saxuality album by Candy Dulfer. Interesting. Check that one out. Adventures was asking, have you guys ever listened to music to help you relax and go to sleep? Robert says yes, and Adventure says there are many playlists on Spotify that I listen to. It helps so much. And Robert says I listen to Saxuality album by Candy Dulfer. Relaxes me. I do sleep better. Depends on what I listen to. I have some guided meditations that I listen to, especially if I happen to be like stressing out or I'm having a hard time with stuff. A lot of times I'll listen to that stuff. Sometimes what I will also do is I will listen to just binaural beats. And sometimes it helps, sometimes I don't. Doesn't. There's a couple that I know that are actually 8 hours long. Usually I don't sleep 8 hours. And unfortunately, sometimes with YouTube, it has that thing where if you have a phone that the screen will shut off, it won't always play in the background. If I fall asleep on a horror movie, I dream that I am in it. Yikes. That would not let me sleep. I would probably lose my mind. I have a very active imagination. With Spotify, you can set up a timer. See, that's nice. I have Spotify, but I don't use it because I have all my music on YouTube or Google Play. So Google Play, on the other hand, will play stuff as long as you want it to. It never dies. And YouTube Music will work so that we can play stuff. But as far as like you just playing stuff off of YouTube, because most of the best guided meditations I found are actually the ones that have the 8 hours of music. So yeah. Oh my God, we have 2 Yodas. Welcome. Good morning, Maya. Good morning. Good morning. And welcome, Janet. Welcome. I have a call. Maya. Okay. I'll go ahead and answer here. Let me know what you want to talk about. Good morning, Maya. How are you this morning?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Great. That's awesome. Where are you from? How old are you?
Minnesota.
Nice. I'm in Michigan, so hello, neighbor.
I'm 13.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Done anything good this weekend? Any good plans or?
Well, just slept and watched TV.
That's always a good thing to do, you know?
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Did a lot of homework too.
That's good studious student.
Yeah.
Excellent. Very good. I'm glad to hear that. Don't be lazy like me. That's good. So, what do you want to talk about this morning? Do you have something you want to listen to?
Actually, I was wondering if you had any advice.
Oh, what about?
For, like singing.
For singing. Okay. Well, what kind of singing are you actually doing? Are you doing like classical singing? Are you singing
pop music?
Okay. Well, first and foremost, make sure you always warm up properly. Warming up is incredibly important. There's a few really quick little things you can do. If you happen to be in a crunch for time, there are some exercises that you can do that will help warm you up if you happen to be like in a crunch. I don't want to make everybody deaf. I can give you a example, but it might be a little bit loud. And it's what's really funny is like I remember when they were working on the roof in my house, they would say that and this is when I was like 19 out of high school. As I used to do a whole lot of competitions and stuff like that. And there was a warm up that you could do. It's very quick and it helps clear all of your vocal registers and actually helps to help you reach those registers depending on, of course, how high you do it. I could do it real low right now. I don't want to like make everybody in the house think that I'm like murdering a cat or anything like that, because I remember the guys that were working on my house when we were doing the roof, they were like, "Oh, is everything okay? Is there like an animal being tortured or something like that?" That sounds terrible, but it does sound a little bit like that. So, but it's really quick. All I got to do, it's kind of like a vocalized yawn. So you go, oh. So that's one way. If you want to clear out your lower registers in your voice. And also, when you do the yawn, it helps lift the soft palate, which is the roof of your mouth. And it also opens up your diaphragm, which allows you to be able to have more air go into your lungs so you can support your voice better.
Well, that's good to know.
The other one, which is a higher register one, this one's like a how do I describe it? So you do the vocalized yawn. You open your mouth like you're yawning, and you go, oh. So that's one way. If you want, you can try it. The other way you can do it is actually it's the opposite. It goes the opposite direction, and basically what you're doing is you're doing like a vocalized. How do I explain it? It's like a controlled vocalized scream. I don't know how else to describe it. But it's very much the opposite, and you can do it on different vowels. But I usually do hoo, hoo. Sorry guys. So yeah, it's a little bit like hoo. But that clears your upper registers on your voice. So good little ways to sit there and warm up. If you happen to be in a squeeze for time, you are put on the spot to sing a song. That's a good way to do it. It works really well for pop singing too, because a lot of times with the pop singers, they do their own like warm ups and things like that. Of course, you can do like sing, like, but you don't want to. I can't hear anything. Did I go deaf? Thanks, Evan. Thanks. Just kidding. I don't know. Did you go deaf? I don't know. But that's a couple of things that you can do if you're in a squeeze. I would also recommend, if you plan on singing without warming up, first of all, don't do it. I'm holding it right up to my phone. I don't know if people can hear me. I don't know. Maybe if I do this. No, that's gonna mute me. Never mind. I don't know. We can hear Maya's side more than you. Oh, weird. Okay, maybe if I decrease my volume. I don't know. Weird. Is that any better, guys? That's okay.
I can still hear you fine.
Yeah. That is so weird. I don't know why it's been doing that. But that's been like a thing that's been happening most of the day, and I'm not really sure why. Wait a minute. I think I know why. Let's try now. Is that any better, guys? Can you hear me better now? Because I had my Bluetooth on. Maybe, just maybe, that was what was going on. Still the same. All right, well, whatever. Other tips for singing, especially for pop music. Try not to sing pop music with Sing with really high, sing really high songs without warming up. If you can, start with songs that are lower for your key, and then gradually build up to those. That's if you're in a spot and you're in a pinch. Do you do a lot of performance that is like live or?
This is the only app that I do live performance, so I'm not on the
Gotcha.
like stage because I have fear of getting out there.
Yeah, me too. That's exactly why I decided not to go and become an opera singer. Can't hear you, Phoebe. Can hear my lungs. What? Well, you got a great pair of lungs there. You're welcome if you want to. If you want to actually sing something, of course, feel free as well. I don't know if you want to sing anything that's prepared or anything like that. You're more than welcome to. It's up to you, since they can hear you. What else can I give you tips on for singing pop music? We were listening to Maya Breather too. Sorry, guys. Here's the place now. Guys, that's rude. Oh boy.
No, it's fine.
It's so funny. It is pretty funny though, actually.
I just holding it too close to my face.
That's yeah. Is this any better? Can you hear me now? Maybe I gotta dust off my phone. Maybe that's what's going on. La 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 la. La 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 la. What else? Honestly, another thing for pop singing, memorize a few songs. Really perfect them a lot, and
yeah,
that's a good way to do it.
That's the best thing I do with fun. I memorize them.
Yeah, it can be. It's actually a lot easier with pop music, but But yeah. I'd say, are you considering maybe going into music professionally in the future, or just having fun with it?
I don't know for sure. I'm still deciding.
That's cool. If you want tips on how to go and get over your stage fright, a good one for me was always looking up above people's heads and ignoring them and acting like I'm singing to my crush at the back of the room.
Well, I don't have a crush, so.
Yeah, I honestly don't have any crushes anymore either, so.
The boys at my school are just disgusting.
Well, that's most men. No offense. No offense to guys in the room at all. I'm just saying that it doesn't get any better as you get older. In fact, they just figure out ways to hide it. Maybe that's better. Maybe that is better. I don't know. I don't know. They will eventually grow up, but
yeah,
it's just, it is what it is.
So should I not?
What's
should
up?
I sing or not?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's sing us a song here, girl.
Do you know All Me by John Legend?
Yeah, of course. Love that song.
Okay. I guess there's that. Hold on.
All right.
Okay. Even when you cry and you're beautiful too. And it's me around, you're my downfall, you're my worst distraction. The kiss I breathe is bringing out it's for you. I had but the one. You're crazy and I'm out of my way. 'Cause all me loves all of your curves and all your edges, all your curves and imperfections. If you're all, I give my all. You're my yin and my yin. Yin and when I'm away. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. And under you, I don't take regret. Risky and all regret. 'Cause all he loves all you. Love your perfect, all your perfect imperfection. You are all here. I give my all to you. You're my end and my end. Even when I lose, win. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you, and I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. That was really bad. It's nuts.
That's okay. I think that it's unfortunately I think with the broadcast, especially with this, it was fine. Like the live calls were working fine initially the first few days and for the first week, but something must have changed because
Like something happened. Like I think it might be a mic or something.
yeah, well, it's more than just that because it's been happening for the past few days where people have been complaining about getting a lot of feedback and not just on my stream but on other people's streams either.
That's what's happened to me just today. It didn't happen to me yesterday.
Yeah.
I just got this app yesterday.
Yeah, it's well, it's been around for a little while. This is brand new. The whole calling option is brand new. They only just added it this past Sunday, and the app's been going on for, I don't know, actually since October. So, I don't know. Anyways, but thank you for singing for us, and keep up the good work. Just I'd say make sure you support your voice. Definitely make sure to support your voice. It's I would say I don't know if you have any formal training or anything like that, but make sure when
I don't.
Make sure when you breathe, you are breathing so you fill up your belly. So if you put your hand on your stomach and you breathe, not really on your stomach, but just below, if right below your breast and right above your right below your breast and right above your belly button. And you put your hand there, and what you're going to want to do is if you purse your lips and you act like you're sucking air in through a straw, but do it very slowly. And you want to try and you should notice that not only is your belly going to move, but your chest should be moving outward as well. And that's filling up all your lungs. Most people don't use all of their lungs when they sing. Most people are only using about 30% of their lung capacity. You want to at least, proper breathing is essential for good support for your vocal cords. It's also good for your tone, and it also is good for making sure you don't damage your voice. Because if you don't have enough support for your voice, you're going to cause damage to your vocal cords and create these little things called nodes. And you get one of those on there. Sometimes they go away, but you end up having to rest your voice for a really long time. Not to scare you or anything like that, but this is a lot of the problem with pop singers. That's why I don't recommend going straight into doing a whole lot of pop songs, and don't try to sing songs that are too high or too low for your register, because it can cause issues and it can cause damage to your vocal cords, and it can damage your voice long term if you are not supporting yourself properly. There's some really great singers and in like little beginning voice lessons that you can take on YouTube So I would recommend, if you get a chance to, look it up on YouTube. That way you can give yourself the most support, and you can make sure that you're taking care of your voice and your vocal cords. Because the worst thing you could do is shoot your voice by being not having a good vocal technique. A lot of people just think, oh, I can just sing. Yes, you can just sing. That's fine, but
It just
it
like hurts if you don't do it right.
yeah, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to lose your voice.
No.
and long term, if you have too many nodes on your vocal cords and things like that, you end up having to go through your surgery.
Yeah.
And then you can't sing, and sometimes it totally and completely changes your vocal range. So, not fun. But,
Nope.
Yep. I'd say go onto YouTube if you want. If you have Facebook, you can hit me up on Facebook. I'll put my socials in there in the chat room. Look me up on Facebook, and I will give you some vocal lessons that you can look at on YouTube. You can follow along, and they have little exercises that you can do to help develop good singing technique, good breathing, good breath support, and everything like that. And
I don't have Facebook.
oh, that's okay. Do you have Instagram or anything like that?
No, but I have Snapchat and TikTok.
Okay. Well, if you want, drop your. Well, I don't want to sit there and do that. I'll drop my Snapchat. So my Snapchat anomaly. I think it's all lowercase. Anomaly 923. I'm hardly on Snapchat, but what I'll do is I'll send you a message with the info. That way you can check it out. And yeah. But that's what I would recommend to do. That way you're preparing yourself for whatever you're going to be doing. And also on top of that, when you have good vocal technique, when you have good breath support, you sound like $1,000,000. So yeah. All right, but yeah, thank you though for calling in and singing for us. Yeah, definitely appreciate it. So.
All right. I'll definitely get you on Snapchat.
Sweet. I'll talk to you there. Have a good one, okay? All right.
Yeah, you too. Goodbye.
All right. Thank you again. Robert, you're so crazy. So we just got done talking a little bit about vocal technique and how to support your voice with proper breathing a little bit. You guys couldn't actually hear it. I guess that part will definitely be on YouTube. So, yes. Hopefully that will all record. I hope so. What else do we got going on? We're going to be playing some more music here. I'm trying to decide what background to use for behind me on YouTube. You couldn't hear her? You couldn't hear her? That's not good. Well, I guess it'll be on YouTube then. Robert. Okay. Okay, Robbie. Okay, Robbie. All right. Well, I don't know. It should be interesting. It should be interesting. Soon flu deaths this year, but COVID. Yeah. Please stop if you try to. That's agreed. Understandable. Okay, sorry. I accepts. Okay, so moving on. I'm gonna get some music playing here. Seriously, no joke. Cool. Got you. I got you, girl. Okay. All right. So we are going to resume with some music today. We are playing classical music. I'm not sure what to play next. I have so many songs. That's the one thing that sucks. It's like, that's the hardest part about trying to find stuff is, what song do I play next? I do not know. It's going to take me a minute to find something. Well, probably not. Probably won't. Let's see. I'm going to still see if I can find something. Music.youtube.com. All right. Well, I don't know why. I think I might need to get a new computer because my Microsoft Surface screen has been freaking the hell out. Not really sure why. It's actually been very frustrating because I just don't know. I didn't have Discord, downloaded it. Sweet, awesome. All right, so let me see here. Wind, orchestra, happy music. Actually, we're gonna do some choral music because we were talking about choral stuff, and I was a Discord virgin. Well, I guess I popped your cherry, didn't I? Okay, sorry, that was wrong. Correct. Choral music. Choral music. And I got yelled at by somebody on Facebook by telling people in my state how many people have the coronavirus. Phoebe is your first. Oh boy. Oh boy. Choral music. Gonna put on some playlists of choral music. Let's see. Chorus of Angels, 91 songs. Here we go. Actually, I love some a cappella music. The voice is a beautiful instrument. But honestly, you can't do good choral music unless you have good vocal technique. That means supporting your voice, doing things like that. I actually really love the King Singers. There's a song here that I have here. It's called Rest by Ralph Vaughan Williams. I'm going to play that song next. That's our next song they're going to listen to. And then after that, I don't know what we're going to do. We might do some more stuff. We also have Henry Purcell. If you're actually ever been in a chorus or in choir, in even school choir, they have a very, very popular composer by the name of Henry Purcell. And his songs are mostly in Latin and in French, but there's also songs that he has in German, and he does have some songs in English. One of them, I remember my vocal teacher would sit there and say she was creeped out about it. She would sit there and she would cry singing it while she was at competition because it talked about snakes dropping. I gotta see if I can find that song because I've been wanting to listen to it for years. So I don't know. Anyways, here it is. This is the King Singers, and this song is Rest by Ralph Vaughan Williams. We're gonna go ahead and play that song next. Here we are. All right, so that was the King Singers. Where was my? Whoops. Well, that is another song. We'll play that song another time. But that was the King Singers, and that particular song was called, again, Rest. All right. Gonna get back to my playlist. I have some other songs, some choral music here also, since this week is St. Patrick's Day. We're gonna play a little bit Gaelic music just because, well, I mean, you can't help it. I just can't help it. I love Gaelic music. I love Celtic music, specifically. So happy St. Patty's Day. If I don't talk to you guys beforehand, I may or may not do a Celtic show. Probably if I do, it'll be in the evening. So expect a lot of Irish drinking songs. That's all I'm going to say. So that's right, the Dubliners, Gaelic Storm, all sorts of Irish drinking songs. Oh, Danny boy, you got the whole 9 yards. So, and that'll start from 4 o'clock to midnight. That's it. I'm just going to do it all day. Or no, you know what? Forget it. I'm not going till midnight. I'm going till 10 o'clock. That's it. I can't do any more than 4 hours, I think. Maybe 6 hours. That's all. That is all. Here we are. This next song. This is The Fields of Athenry. by Patty Riley. This is the Gold and Silver Days. This is a Gaelic song, traditional Gaelic song, Gaelic folk song that we're going to listen to. Next, after that, we have a choral song, Hotoru Koi. This is a song, another choral song, choral piece, I think. I hope this is the right one. It might be instrumental. I was trying to find a choral piece just because, oh, now you got me on a little bit of a choral kick, and I love choral music. Like I said, the voice is a beautiful instrument. We only have about 15 minutes left. That particular song is only a minute and 13 seconds long, but we have plenty of time left. So if you have a request for anything that you would like to hear, go ahead and drop it below. All right, here we go. Oops, that's not it. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, that was the end of the morning brew. In my 4-hour broadcast. Sorry, I had to split it up into two. I don't know exactly what happened back there, but I wanted to make sure that I got all 4 hours in. So yeah. Of course, I will be back next Saturday and Sunday, as always, and then I am considering starting to do I'm actually going to be starting to do some actual interviews coming in the next few weeks here or so. I got to figure out a way to get everybody, and get in touch with them. So that's going to be happening soon as well. Anyways, though, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Again, do your due diligence to wash your hands. Try not to touch your face with unwashed hands. Watch out for your local news and everything like that. So that way you can make sure that you're staying on top of things. I know way too many people in my state, friends, who don't watch the news, and they're like, "Oh, coronavirus? What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Wait, what? How can you not know this stuff?" It's only been all over the news, all over Facebook, everything like that. And I will trust the news way more than I trust Facebook. But I have been watching to make sure to monitor things because I have someone in my house who is at risk. And anyone who has heart disease, lung disease, or diabetes, they are highly at risk. So whatever you're doing, make sure that you consider those people in your life who might be vulnerable. That's it. Make sure that you're washing your hands regularly. Make sure that if you are sick, you stay away. And if it's something where you have someone who is at risk, you have to stay away from them a little bit longer than everybody else. And of course, social distancing, and of course, self-isolation if you do get sick. I'm self-isolating just in general because, first of all, I don't want to get sick. So I'm staying away from people, friends, everything, to make sure that I don't put my family at risk, because I really don't want my mom to end up in the hospital. I don't want anybody else in my life to end up in the hospital. And it's a pretty scary situation because if we don't take it somewhat seriously, then people could contract it, and those who are ill might not be able to get treatment in time, and you don't know how long it would take. for people to recover. So just a little perspective. I try to keep that in mind whenever I think about anybody or, anything like that. I mean, I get why people are freaking out, and I understand it. So, and I don't want people to freak out, but I want people to use common sense. So, yes. Anyways, be safe, everybody. Thank you for joining me this morning, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Take care and wash your hands. Bye.